Hey guys, it's Diana and I'm here for another sew along, and today I'm doing the fly pants and these are pretty cool and I'm excited because my son is gonna love these. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I already cut out all my pieces, my 2 pockets, my 2 belt loops because I'm gonna go ahead and do those 2 options, my waistband, my 2 front and my 2 back pieces. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put my one piece up, facing up, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the other one right on top of it, right sides together, and I'm going to sew that crease where the bottom goes, and I'll go ahead and sew that up. I can put that together. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and, so I've got that one piece together, and I'm going to go ahead and work on my pocket. I already put my front together as well, so I've got my front and I've got my back. I'm just putting them on top of each other because I want to make sure which one's my front and which one's my back because I didn't label them. So this is my front. I did the same exact thing, so I just wanted to make sure. You want to make sure because the back is a little bit higher. Okay, so now I've got my pockets, and I put them right side on top of each other, like so. And I'm going to sew all the way around, except for the top. So I'm just sewing all the way around the edges, the sides, the bottom, up the side, and all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. The only part I'm not sewing is the top. And you can do this on your sewing machine. I'm going to do it on my serger because that's just what I prefer. But if you do a stretch stitch on the sewing machine, take this off because I don't want to eat it. You can do that as well. But if you do it on the serger, you need to be very careful that you catch everything. I have no idea why it started on that side really, because I had to go all the way around. So I should have started somewhere where I could go all the way around, but I didn't. So I just got to the end, I just picked it up so I can turn. And all the way at the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it right side out. Turn it right side out, all the way, and I'm going to go ahead and steam. Now you can use any kind of tool to help you. If you sew it, I'll give you more of a finished look, a better look, a straighter look, because you can clip the corners, but this is good. And you can go ahead and steam it all the way around. Okay, now I'm going to attach it to my pant, my front piece. So we're going to find the middle, and to find the middle you just fold in half and find that middle piece right there, and I'm just going to mark it like this, like so I can just see it. And that's your middle piece. And if you want to mark the bottom, which I didn't do, you want to mark the bottom with a pen, you can. That way you know where the middle is at the bottom. And you just line that up with your seam. That way it's straight. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and pin it on. Just want to make sure it's straight. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure it's all straight on there. And that pin just went flying. So now this part, you can use a stretch stitch, a tween needle, or a cover stitch, which my cover stitch is supposed to arrive today. I'm so excited, guys. Can't wait. Probably gonna go back and rehem everything I have, and anyway. Okay, so I pinned it all the way around. And now what you can do, because when I go to sew it on, I'm not gonna sew where the hands go. I'm gonna sew all this way, all the way around, so he can still stick his hands down here. So if you want, you can go ahead and top stitch this first so it has a finished look. If you want to top stitch these edges first, where the hands are gonna go, these edges right here, you can go ahead and do that so it has more of a finished look. I'm not going to, because my stretch stitch on my machine is just funky and I don't have a cover stitch, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. But if you want to give it a more finished look, you can. So I'm just gonna start right here at the bottom and go all the way around, so that I have these openings where my hands go. And we're gonna attach it up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to baste. So I'll just pin this. So I'll baste this to the band, and I'll just do a straight stitch along this and the bottom, okay? So straight stitch along the side and the bottom, baste the top, leave this part open so the kids can stick their hands in there. It's a pocket. Guys, I'm so excited. I can't hardly wait to get my new machine. Okay, so I went all the way around the bottom. Now I'm going to baste my top with the longest stitch, my longest stitch. So I'm going to baste that on top. Just a long stitch that I'm going to pull out after I attach it to the band. Because the only reason why it's there is so my pocket doesn't move when I go to attach it. Because sometimes when I go to attach the waistband, if you have too many things, they will move, and then it won't attach correctly. Then you'll have a gap, and you don't want all that. So basting the pocket on is the best possible option. Okay, so my pocket is on. Go ahead and steam it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and sew my pants together. So I'm putting it right top of each other, so right sides together. And I'm gonna sew the outer edge. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that, and then the inside. So it's outer edge and the inside edge. So I'm pinning them together. And I'm gonna be sewing all the way down. All the way down to the edge, and then I'm gonna sew the inner as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and meet that seam right here and then go all the way down, right sides together. This is such a quick and easy sew. Literally pinning is what takes the longest. So that's not bad. That is not bad. Okay. So now I'm pinning right here. My little guy loves these kind of pants. The soft French terry-like pants. Knit pants. Because at school he usually wears like jeans and stuff like that, dress pants. So he loves to get home and change into his comfy mama-made pants. So I made him some Sunday sweats, Sunday morning sweat, and he loves those. He's like, these are so comfy. He's so funny. No, it's not funny. I love comfy as well. Okay, so here I go. I'm gonna search those edges, raw edges, all the way around, making sure both fabrics are caught as you're sewing. And yes, I'm making sure that both fabrics are there. With my scissors. You can probably see them and you're probably making fun of me because I can't find them, but I'm going to find some other ones. There we go. Now I'm going to go do the inside. I'm going around to the inside. All the way around. Doing something that's not good. I'm just dropping my pins on the ground. I do that. I don't know why. I do that all the time. It's not good. I'm gonna end up stepping on my pins. I've stepped on them before, yes. But I am wearing slippers today, so hopefully it won't be too bad if I do step on them. I advise you to do it at home. All right, last side. Done with the sides. I didn't take these off. Okay. All right, now I'm going to turn it inside out. Right side out. Okay, and we're almost done. They're looking good. So cute. I'm going to go ahead and do my waistband. Okay, here's my waistband. I'm going to fold it right sides together. Meet the edge where the raw edges are, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch that together. Okay, turn it and fold it like a hot dog. I'm going to trim this tail because it's going to be sewn in, so that's all right. And pin. Oop, that pin wanted to join its brothers on the ground. Okay, and here's my band. It's a hot dog style. So now I'm going to pin where the quarters are. I'm going to quarter it. So fold it. This is my one side. I'm going to fold it, come out to this side, and that's where my half is going to be. And then I meet both of the halves and go out to one side. Make sure my sides are even, and there's my 1/4, and then I'll do the same on the other side, and here's my other quarter, and there it is. And now I'm gonna, on my pants I already have quarter marks because it's my, oh, here's my scissors because it's my all my seams, so I'll be matching up my seams. Okay, I'm just trimming these tails because they'll be serged on. And I gotta make sure that my pocket will be caught in there, okay? So I'm fitting that back seam. I'm gonna attach it to the back seam so they're right sides together. So I'm fitting my band over my pants. And I'm matching all the points. Right side of the pant touching the band. So what I'm doing is I tucked my pant inside my band, if you can tell, and then I'm attaching the band to the outside of the pant. And I'm gonna have to stretch the band a little bit. My son has got a little waistband, so it's a little bit tighter than maybe some. So here I go, making sure all my fabric is being cut, so like the 3 layers. So I'll go to the quarter point and I'm gonna stretch my band just a little bit. Doesn't have to stretch too much, just a little bit of stretch. And that's why you want a quarter, because you want to make sure you're stretching just enough, not too much, not too little. Here comes the next band, the next quarter point. And now I'm making sure the pocket is in there as well, because now my pocket is getting caught. Here's my other side of the front. I want to make sure my pocket is in there. Ooh, almost got my pin. And now my last one. Okay, so here it is, all sewn up. Now you can remove that basting stitch. Remove that basting stitch, get it out of the way. Yep, all gone. So now, you got it off. I'm gonna go ahead and steam that. If you want to top stitch that waistband, you might want to steam it correctly, not the wrong way. Okay, now I have, where did it go? I had, oh, there it is. Sorry guys. I have this button, is a baseball. My son right now at the moment is obsessed with baseball. And so I think he will love, I have a piece of fuzz in my hair. I think he will love this baseball button. So I'll attach that. If you want to skip the button, you don't have to attach a button, but I wanted to. And I'm really only going to do this much. I'll attach it better later. You don't want to sit there and watch me sew on a button. So I just wanted to do it real quickly so you could see it. And I'll touch it correctly, I promise. It's kind of turned sideways. Okay, and then I have the belt loops. So I made one already, and I'm going to go ahead and make the other belt loop. So I have my fabric, and I'm going to fold it long sides together. And I'm going to serge that edge. And then I'm going to use whatever tool you have, you can use, but I have this handy tool right here that I'm going to use to turn it right side out. Comes in so handy if you use it right, which I'm not. There we go. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Okay. There it is. Right side out. And I'm going to go ahead and steam it. Okay, and now I'm going to find where I want to place them, kind of in between the button and the waistband and the end of the pocket. And I'll go ahead and pin it facing. So I'm going to attach the front part is going to be facing on top of the bottom fabric, if that makes sense, because I want to attach it. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. So if you're top stitching the band, you can go ahead and put these loops on like so, wrong side facing out, and then top stitch on top of them. But if you're not top stitching, if you're just gonna go and stitch them on, so here I go, I'm just gonna go ahead and stitch them on. Oops. So I'm just putting them on there, making sure all the fabric is out of the way, and I'm gonna stitch them on to the edge. Attach them to the edge of where the pocket meets the waistband. That's where I'm attaching them. I'm going to attach the other one as well. And I'm just going back and forth a couple times. So that way they're attached nicely. Okay, so now they're attached. So now when I turn them up, I'm going to go around this edge and attach them to the top of the waistband. Now, you can either do them this way, or when you are attaching them, you can just fold them and attach them. You can fold a little hem, like a little hem on your buckle, on your belt loop, and attach them up on the top. So there's a seam on the top, just like there's going to be a seam on the top up here when you fold it down. Right there. So I'm going to pin it, and I'll move that pin when I'm sewing so that it doesn't hurt my machine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sew that one on. It would help if I hit the right foot. Okay, now the next one. Trim those little fuzz hairs. I went back and forth so it would not come unraveled when I trim it. And here they are. My pants are finished. Here's my loops and my button and my pocket. And now all I have to do is hem my feet. So what I will do is turn it inside out, and I'm gonna hem them up 1/2 inch. So I'll fold it up 1/2 inch. Seam and hem. Now, you can do a stretch stitch. You can do a twin needle, or you can do a cover stitch. I told you I am getting my cover stitch later today, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wait until I get it, and this might be my first project, you guys. I'm gonna be so excited, and I didn't turn this one inside out. I might just make a video of that because I'm gonna be so excited to use it, and I'm probably not gonna know what I'm doing. But anyway, thank you so much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time sewing this fly pants together. I hope you have a great day today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.